This episode of My Conversation is sponsored by Bianchi Jewelers, located in Fig Garden Village.
And welcome back to more of My Conversation. I'm Jason Hurst from Soft Rock 98.9. Very nice to be with you today. And of course, very nice to be with Jim Bianchi of Bianchi Jewelers. Fig Garden Village, wanted to hook you up for all occasions, really. I'm finding out that moms, dads, brothers, sisters, they all love jewelry. Even guys like myself who are clueless about a lot of the things, you can help find the right things. For example, okay, first of all, give us your location in Fig Garden Village where you're at.
We're in Fig Garden Village, above Talbot's in Suite 204, which is catty corner from Whole Foods.
Okay, cool. And now, if somebody comes in and say, hey Jim, I got an idea. I want to find something that'll work for my dad or my mom, and they love this, they love that. And as far as customizing the jewelry, what have you done for people in the past?
Ooh, we've done customized bracelets. With somebody's seen something and then they have some of their own material or diamonds or whatever, and they want to refabricate it into something that they saw. We do that all the time.
Yeah? I mean, what's the biggest design that you've seen, or off the top of your head?
Oh, I have a customer that came in just the other day and she had a bracelet on and she calls it the macaroni bracelet. 'Cause it looks like big chunks of macaroni, but we built it for her and that's what she wanted.
What was the macaroni made of?
Gold.
Gold? Little diamonds thrown in there for
we had diamonds on it. We had little. She just came in, like I say, a couple of days ago, and we were talking about her macaroni bracelet, and she was wearing it. We built it.
Kind of funny where ideas come from. People see things. They could even see a bird in the sky and say, "Hey, I want a bluebird diamond necklace."
I mean, if you get into some of the real fancy jewelry, every creature under the sun has been formed into diamond pins or colored sapphires and ruby pins with animals on it. That's very common.
Yeah. When somebody comes in now, they do have an idea and they think, well, I don't know how much it's going to cost or anything, but do you find that you can save them a lot of money when you do it your way?
Oh yeah, we can save them a lot of money. We can, just by changing a few little things, something that might look like it's $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. We could make it for half that just by changing some of the materials that it's used in it, either going from platinum to white gold, changing the quality of diamonds, or using colored stones instead of diamonds. But there's lots of ways to change the price.
Okay,
they still have the same look.
No, well, that's important. You know, as far as like also having something you wear for a long time, say it's real sentimental to you, maybe you outgrew it, or maybe it's just not the same as it was, or you want to change it up a little bit. You guys do some redesign work too, don't you?
Yeah, we can take it and refabricate it completely or just add on to it. We have a laser in-house, which when we weld to another piece of white gold or yellow gold, there's no solder, there's no seams. It's just like it was there from day one. So we can make changes that don't look like they were changes. I don't like making things look like they were add-ons. I'm going to make it look like it was supposed to be there.
No, it looks like an original.
Right.
I would imagine as time goes on with somebody, what they could do is take a wedding ring and kind of add their anniversary little diamonds along with it too.
We've done that. We've added extensions onto the side diamonds. We've added bands that fit right onto it. We've added, when freeform rings were real popular, we can add on a piece that looks like it was always there and add more stones to it. So, yeah.
That's what I like. You know, you make it look real original, and maybe it's been around for a very, very long time. I guess that's the idea of the jewelry business. Want to keep it fresh, keep it new.
It changes all the time. It's changed so much since the first day I started it to now. It's like completely different.
What do you think the biggest change you've seen over time has been?
Well, the weight of the jewelry has gotten a little bit lighter. Jewelry used to be heavier, and when I got into it, it was when the freeform rings started coming about, and you had these big, large pieces of gold. Now they've gone back to delicate-looking, diamond-covered, symmetrical pieces of jewelry, which were probably real popular in the 20s and the 30s. That look, which everybody thinks is new, was around then in a different form, but you know, it's coming back to that and more white. Yellow still hasn't come back like I thought it would, maybe, you know, in certain things, but mostly everything is in white gold or platinum.
So you're pretty good at having an eye on what's coming up in the future.
Well, you try, yeah.
What do you think the next big thing is? Do you have an idea?
Ooh.
I mean, I'm just saying, because it seems like jewelry, like you said, the whole idea of having diamonds and gold, it's been around forever and the ideas have been the same. But it just seems like you can mix and match, and there's always a new idea, no matter what generation you're in.
Right, and now with Pinterest and everything like that, people share so many things so much faster. I don't know if there ever be one new thing that'll last a long time, because it changes really quick right now.
What do you think, why people come into your place and say, hey Jim, I have an idea, maybe I'm getting married or having an anniversary. Do you think it's more of like the fact it's a sentimental value for somebody, or do you think do you think they want to show off a little bit?
It's a little bit of both, but the sentiment, people get really attached to their jewelry. You'd be surprised. Some women, feel naked without their wedding ring on, and I don't think it's the size of the diamond. I think it's more the sentiment, because it's just something more personal. It's yours, and you have it on all the time, and you've had it since, day one with your loved one.
You talk about the sentimental value. My folks, for example, one time, they thought they lost their wedding ring. They even called the insurance company, and because they had appraisal on it, they were able to get the money they needed, but then they eventually found it in like one of my dad's socks or something. They call the insurance, to actually return the money and stuff, but that's why he said it's so important to stay on top of the appraisals, because things can change like from year to year.
Oh yeah, a lot of people, again, they haven't had it looked at in the last 3 or 4 years, and they're outdated, and it depends on what your insurance company requires, but most of them require that you have it updated every 3 years.
Okay, so we got a few seconds left here, so go ahead and give us one more time your address or your phone number, contact info, how to get a hold of you, Jim.
We're in Fig Garden Village above Talbot's. Phone number is 559-439-4191.
For all occasions, for all the innovations, for all the reinventions, Jim Bianchi is the guy for you. So now, if you see somebody like coming into your store, or is thinking about going in, what would be the main reason why they want to come see you?
We're not your average jeweler. We've been doing it a long time, and we can probably help you out. We have I don't want to brag, but we have a very large knowledge base on repairing jewelry, building jewelry, and manufacturing jewelry.
All right. Sounds like an honest guy, and a fun one too. Friendly to be around. So Jim Bianchi is the guy you want to see at Bianchi Jewelers in Fig Garden Village. Thank you for stopping by today.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more of My Conversation right after this. Stand by.
This episode of My Conversation is sponsored by Bianchi Jewelers, located in Fig Garden Village.